days old and took $1,500 worth of damage.
It's not her fault.
I don't understand that. If I cause an accident and cross the center line, how's that not my fault? It's still an accident.
How old are you?
34 years old.
How old is he?
I believe 12.
Right. That's the difference. He was looking to avoid a car. He may have exercised very poor judgment in going across the road to try to get on the sidewalk, to try to get away from, if I believe it, his car, which I'm not so sure about. But if I believe it, his car. And I can't tell because there's not a police report, because you didn't file one. So, I don't know. All I know is you're 34, he's 12. You're the only adult on the scene. He may have exercised poor judgment in trying to get away from a car that he was afraid of and went across the road. And what you're supposed to do is be more vigilant. You're in a car, there are 4 bicycles. The only 2 bicycles that are going fast are yours. Yours and your daughter's. He was going 10 miles an hour. You wanted to get away from them. He wasn't going fast. He was going too slow for you. Now, he may, as I said, have exercised poor judgment. That's not his mother's fault. And she's not responsible for your daughter's bike.
They told me that she was.
Well, she's not. You're the grown-up. You were the only grown-up there. And if you and your daughter elected to go around at 22 miles an hour to try to get in front of kids that were going 10 miles an hour, and there was an accident where, who hit whose bike?
He come across and she hit him.
She hit him?
Yes, ma'am.
Because she was going too fast and she couldn't stop in time. That's what happens when you're going very fast. You're not too processed thinking.
But we weren't even speeding, Your Honor.
Neither was he.
I don't understand where we failed. Can you explain
No,
that?
not we. You. You failed to anticipate the fact that there's a 12-year-old, a bicycle, going slowly. You were going very fast, much faster than this young man, and you failed to anticipate that a child could have come out in front. Let me ask you this question, sir. You're not going over the speed limit. You're within your framework of what bicyclists are able to do.
Yes, ma'am.
But you were going 22 miles an hour.
Yes, ma'am.
A 3-year-old comes out between the bushes on Ridgeway Avenue, and your daughter runs him over and kills him. Who's responsible? No, listen to me. You're going within the speed limit, but you're going fast. And you and your daughter are unable to stop. And either you or your daughter hits a 3-year-old who ran out into the street, unanticipated, just like he ran across the street, unanticipated. You couldn't stop, and you hit and kill a 3-year-old. Who's responsible? You or the 3-year-old?
I don't...
No, I want you to think about what you're saying. You said to me, I was going within the speed limit. He's 12, I'm 34. I was going much faster. My daughter hit him. And I'm saying, I want you to replace him with a 3-year-old that gets killed. Who's responsible? You think that your homeowner's insurance is going to pay for that? You think you're going to pay for it? You think that they would say it's an accident? Maybe they would say, well, your daughter was going too fast, but it was an accident. But they might say, but her father was with her. They should have been able to anticipate and have enough control over their vehicle, whether it be a bike or a car, to stop in time for a young child who may not do the right thing, or for a toddler who gets away and's walking across the road. Now do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. You buy an expensive bike, and you have an accident, and you have to be able to take care of it. Especially when the other side is 12 years old. You were there, and your daughter hit him. She didn't anticipate him or the 3-year-old toddler.
I just don't understand what we did wrong, Your Honor.
Just a second. I just said to you, sir. I want you to substitute 12-year-old Trey with a 3-year-old toddler. Listen to me carefully. You and your daughter moved around to get away from a car. 3-year-old comes out of the bushes. You hit and kill the 3-year-old. Who's responsible? The 3-year-old or you? Come on, Mr. Weeks.